beautiful people. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Jenny. Thank you for clicking on this video. Today is a very interesting topic and it's about femininity. How do you keep being feminine? How do you stay more feminine? Okay, it's very important for us because let me tell you, femininity is part of our human nature as women, and I believe this video is for you ladies. So welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Jenny. Thank you for clicking on this video. So let's dive into the video. I have tips for you that I hope can be able to inspire you to become more ladylike and to enhance your feminine energy. Okay, one is your appearance, ladies. Appearance is very key. I know we have been raised and we've had this over and over again. Appearance is very key. How you look and how you show up to the world is very important. People are going to judge you by just the way you look. Okay, make sure that you present yourself in a manner that is modest, in a manner that is going to be very decent and presentable to the world. Even if you're going to a store, a grocery store, a supermarket, make sure you do something a little bit basic to look more presentable. You never know who you run into. You might run into your husband, or you might run into a client or someone, but if you do not look good and presentable, someone will judge you. They'll be like, this person is not serious. We do not want that, right? So make sure you look your best when you show up to the world. Let me give you an example. I've seen people that have lost jobs because of their presentation, and I've seen others get actually jobs because of the way they looked. So presentation is very key. Do not take it lightly. The second point is organization and cleanness. Let me start with cleanness. Ladies, we need to keep ourselves clean. Keep our environment clean, because that's what makes us feminine and more ladylike. Okay, if you're a person, I'm not saying that you have to be 100% all the time. No, because I also struggle in this area to be very on top of my game, but try the basic minimum. Make sure at least your house is clean, in that even if a visitor come knocking on your door any time of the day, you are not scared and you're not on tension trying to remove things for them to get where to sit, trying to put things where they're supposed to do. Make sure you keep things back to where they're supposed to be before you go to sleep. If you cannot wash your things in the sink, but make sure you put them in a way that you can be able to come in the morning and clean them up. And also cleaning your bodies, it's very important, and starting from within, because what is within reflects on the outside. If you're a person who's very cluttered within, you're a very bitter person, you're always complaining, you're grumbling all the time, you're a person who never appreciates anything, it's going to show up on your outside. So make sure you take care of your within so that your outside can also be on point. Okay, then organization. Make sure you do the basic minima to make sure that you stay organized and in touch and in charge of your own personal life. Okay, it's a turn off to always be like, oh, I forgot to do this, oh, I didn't do this. Oh, just get yourself organized. Find something, a to-do list, an agenda, something that can help you to keep track of what you're supposed to do. That makes you ladylike, and someone will be able to actually take you seriously and actually be like, this girl is very organized, and that is what we want to always hear, right? So make sure you keep in touch with that. The other thing is body language and body posture. I know this one is more like a little bit extra, but it's very important. The way you look and the way you sit is very important. You see the way I'm seated, like right now, I'm in a chair, I'll be like, leaning like this, but it just doesn't look good. Okay, so it's very good to look up straight. I'm not so perfect at it, but I have learned along the way, in that even when I'm in a taxi, I can never bend. It just feels so weird and awkward. So try to make sure you exercise your posture in a way that is ladylike and feminine. Okay, the other is language. Let us watch our language. Let us watch the words we say, because the words you speak says everything about you. Try to avoid the cursing words, the F words, the BS words, all those words that are not kind and polite. Okay, try using words like please, may I, kindly, thank you, I'm sorry. Those things make you look more ladylike, and someone will be able to appreciate you for that, and someone will take you seriously. Because if you're more like a masculine person, you don't care what you say, you're very assertive all the time, it doesn't mean that you don't have to be serious and assertive. It has to know, you have to know why you're going to use it. Make sure you use words that are very gentle and very kind, because that is what a feminine person is supposed to be. We are supposed to be more gentle and more polite in our words. The other is, do not lose touch with your feminine friends and your feminine circles. I know this one is very, very important, because most times as ladies, when we get into new relationships or new careers, new jobs, new routines, we tend to forget our friends. And yes, it's very, very important to keep touch of our feminine circles, because those are the people that are going to keep us accountable to our feminine self. Because the more you keep in a relationship, this is a man person, this is a man, and definitely what they do is more or less like masculine. So the more you keep hanging around with them, it's going to rub off on you as well. So make sure you stay in touch with your feminine circles, your friends that are going to help you to stay in touch with your feminine self. You know, when you're going to show up on a dinner with your girlfriends, at least you try to do a little bit extra to look presentable. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Do not lose touch of your feminine friends and feminine circles. The other point is self-care and self-love. Self-care and self-love is very, very important, and this one is very, very crucial and very key. Make sure you learn how to take care of yourself. Self-care, self-love is very, very important, ladies, because let me tell you, if you're not a person who takes care of themselves, you're going to be complaining, nagging all the time, and the people around you will feel it and will notice it. So make sure you take care of yourself. Make sure that your cup is flowing full, it's running over, so that you can be able to pour that same energy in other people. Find things like, do some little bit of, take yourself on a date. If you're a person who likes food or likes trying out different recipes, go on a date, a self date. One, you take yourself out, and that is going to make you love yourself more. Order those fries, order that plate of chicken, and eat it alone. Personally, I love tea. Even my friends can testify on this. I am a person of tea. So whenever we go out, tea for me is a must for me. I love tea because I don't know, I just love tea. But anyway, if it's something that you love, so I usually go out, except during now that we're in quarantine, but every time I would like leave work some days, I would make sure I take myself on a cup of tea, and I sit there and alone, and I enjoy it, and I feel so good, because it is something that I love doing. If you love Netflix, get a day and say, today is my day to chill and relax and catch up on those movies that you have been wanting to watch. Yes, ladies, that's very, very important. The other one is discover your style. Discover your personal style. And this is very, very important, because your style is going to say a lot about you. Your style is very important. So go into your wardrobe and find what those things that really you usually like buying, that is probably your style. But you can also use platforms like Pinterest, Instagram. These platforms actually help us to discover how you can match your outfits and your pieces together to make sure that you look modest and more feminine like. Buy clothes that make you more, that bring out your personality. Okay, personally, I'm a person who likes corporate wear. Like, if you can be very critical on my videos, I'm usually someone who likes shirts with nice cute pieces, because that is what makes me more feminine, and that is something that I really like. If you're a person like, I like blazers, I like corporate wear, but I also like jeans and t-shirts and sneakers. But you have to know when to wear those things, and you don't have to be all the time too extra. You can just get your pair of jeans and a pair of t-shirt, tuck it in a little bit, and put on a blazer, and that will complete your look. So just find your personal style, something that makes you look good and feel good. When you look good, you feel good. Yes, and that's what we want. The other point is keep planning and keep educating yourself. Make sure you are aware of what's happening around you. Be informed. Do not be a person who does not know what's happening. Be very, very informed about what is happening around you. Watch some news, read some newspapers, or read books, because in a way you're going to have something, some bit of flavor around you. People would want to hang around you because you speak words of wisdom and you know what's happening. Like, imagine you're on a date and you clearly have no idea of what's happening. What kind of conversation are you going to hold? But once you know something, once you're informed about something, it is so easy for you to hold a conversation with anybody and feel in touch with the person. That is very, very, very important. The other point is avoid small talks. Ladies, we need to avoid small talks. Gossiping and destroying and tearing out people is not ladylike. So let us try to avoid those things. Don't be the person who's always in a cocoon, in a corridor, talking about other people. I know it's in our nature. We love to gossip. We love to have a good chat. It's okay with your girlfriends. But do not be the person that is always grumbling and always talking about someone else and trying to tear them down. Be the person that builds people up. Do not be the person that destroys people, because that is not something that a lady is supposed to be. A lady is a builder. A lady is a homemaker. So be that person that shows that personality of on other people. The other point is love trying out new things. Have a little bit of mystery about you. Do not reveal yourself and let people know exactly your next move. Okay, keep changing, keep evolving. Okay, and that will make you also more lady. Like, a lady always has to have some bit of mystery about you. If it's in the kitchen, try out new recipes. If it's in your house, try to design your house in a different way. That will make you more ladylike and more feminine. The other point is that the second last tip is less is more. So do not try so much. Try to keep it simple. I know you might be like, but you have said so many things. How do I keep this simple? Try to make sure you keep things simple. Do not be too extra all the time. Try to find a little bit of simplicity in everything. And my statement and my motto is, beauty lies in simplicity. Once you're simple, people will like you for that. Like, I'm a person who likes gloss. I love gloss. And for me, it's one thing that I wake up and put on my gloss, I'm good to go. Like the one I have on right now. It's really nice. Yes. But it's something that you need to keep on, try something that is simple but at the same time fancy and classy. Try things that are easy. You don't have to wear long earrings like this all the time. I don't wear these things all the time. By the way, most of the times I have pins, but because usually for my kind of videos, I just want to love on myself and just do a little bit extra. But try to do simplicity. Do not show up on a wedding dressed up in a suit. Everybody's gonna be like, what the hell? Be the person who will be like, don't be like, what? Those expressions are very important. So be the person that creates, like, yes, I like how you look. Because simplicity is good. Show up in a simple and be able to be very, very conscious of how you dress. That's very, very key when it comes to simplicity. So, and the last tip, the last tip, it's a bonus tip. Make sure you keep time, ladies. Yes, this is something that we are known of. We never keep time. We never respect people's time. Yes, the last tip was time. Ladies, make sure you keep time. Do not be the person that is always showing up late at events, or the person that people know like, she never keeps time. I guess we have all been victims on this, and just learn how to keep time. Prepare earlier so that you can be able to keep time. And then thank you so much for watching this video. If you stay to the very end, I believe you like this kind of content. If you do, make sure you subscribe to my channel and click on the notification bell that you do not miss anytime I upload a new video. Until next time, my friends, stay blessed and stay safe. Take care. Bye.
Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you don't forget to subscribe to my channel for good and beautiful content. Bye.